Hey guys, I'm Christina Aguilera, and since my new album drops today, they told me that I could have anything I wanted. I only had one request. Sam Jackson holding the camera.
And I am way closer to Christina than you will ever be. TRL starts now. Zoom in.
Show today.
Show indeed. As you saw, we have Samuel Jackson in the house.
Yes.
He is here. Hillary Duff has a world premiere Prue new video. We're going to check that out for you guys. Plus, we'll hear Justin's latest words about his ex-girlfriend, Britney Spears. So you're not going to want to miss that.
Oh, well, before any of that, we're going to bring out our first guest, you guys, here to celebrate the release of her brand new album, Back to Basics. Y'all make some noise for Miss Christina Aguilera.
It's hard to hear, yes.
I know. They got all their signs down there. They're all ready to go.
It's beautiful. I can't believe it. I love them, man.
Intense fans down there.
It's the birthday of the album today. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It comes out today.
It does, and we heard that actually you like to make labels. This is so random, but I have to ask you since you're right here. Because we're going to talk about the album in just a bit and all that's going on and the birthday of the album, but you make labels. You're like a neat freak, right? In a good way.
I'm an organizational freak.
Organizational freak.
I am. I have a place set for every single thing, and I do. My label maker is my best friend. Actually, right before I got on the plane, the whole night before I came here to New York on my trip, I was organizing my tear sheets because I have reference sheets for everything and ideas for videos and this and that and concepts. And so
I love that you're releasing an album today. You're that busy, and yet you're sitting there on a plane doing labels. That's a hot
Very cool.
Very cool. All right, you guys, so we got so much more to do with Christina, but first we're going to pop open the countdown at number 10. It's JoJo, Too Little, Too Late.
Look at that.
Christina Aguilera, and you know, your good friend, Mr. Justin Timberlake, was here a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he had some really nice things to say about you, so I want you to take a look at it in the monitors here.
I've known her since I was like 10 years old, and she had that voice when she was 10 years old. She's, I think, the best, in my opinion, the best singer of my generation.
Aww, isn't that nice? What do you think about that?
He's such a gentleman. I love Justin. It's so weird that, again, we have albums coming out at the same time, and I love his direction. I think he really goes there with himself and challenging himself with each and every record. It looks like in the video he's doing something different. I love that about him, too. I love innovators like that. So.
Absolutely. And yesterday there was a special where you did a couple of performances. You did 3 performances on MTV.
Yeah.
And you got really emotional when you were talking about the song Oh Mother. Why is that?
I did. Well, the content of the song, it has to do with surviving, you know, a lot of domestic violence that went on in my house when I was a very little girl. And the song is about thanking my mother for being strong enough to get out of the situation and stay out of the situation, which is so hard for so many, especially women, being a single parent, raising 2 children financially, not only the physical abuse, but the psychological and mental abuse that go along with it, your self-esteem being beaten down. So I thank my mom so much for doing that, and that was a song dedicated to her in honor of that.
That's really nice. That's beautiful. Well, you guys, if you missed it last night, you can catch Christina. The special is called Christina Aguilera Back to Basics today. It's airing again at 6:30, so make sure you guys check that out. Features Christina performing Ain't No Other Man, plus 2 other songs from the new album that she's never done live before. So you guys can check out those 3 performances, as well as a 4th bonus one by heading over to music.mtv.com. Pretty cool, huh? You're all over the place.
Very cool.
Online and on MTV as well. So we're going to talk to you all about the new album, actually. We're going to play a little game in a little while.
Good.
But first, we're going to get back to the countdown. Number 9, it's Miss Cassie with Me and You. Today, so you guys have to make sure and check that out. But I wanted to talk to you about, because, well, at first it started off as a double CD, right? Then you went to a single, now it's a double.
Yeah, it started out as a single CD. I never had any intention, of doing a double album.
Okay.
Only until midway through the record, when I was getting a completely different sound. It was always a concept album of going back to kind of the 20s, 30s, 40s, visually, musically, taking elements of old blues, jazz, and soul music, and modernizing it into my own interpretation of the music that I love and am inspired by. But what I was getting on, disc 1, which became disc 1 over here with DJ Premier, was sort of elements of using old horn blares and sounds from the records themselves that I loved, and obscure sound bites and things like that with an underlining modern day beat. Then on disc 2, I did Completely and Entirely with Linda Perry, which I did Beautiful with on the last record, and we did something completely authentically and organically going there, using no beats, no samples, no nothing. It was all live instrumentation, and it's a beautiful, interesting, so proud of the work that we all did.
That sounds amazing.
So really, there's something on it for everybody. I really am proud. I think it's my best work yet. I'm so happy to be sharing it with you all.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It was a lot of work.
And you co-wrote every single one of these songs. So would you say that this is your most personal CD yet?
I did a lot of personal, kind of soul searching on the stripped record. It was, about all elements of me stripped down to, what I am as a woman and all the many facets of that. But this record, it's a new me, and it is very personal. Again, I always like to open myself up, to be vulnerable, to tell the stories, to tell you a little bit about how I've grown since my last record. And this has so many different sides to it, and something that everybody can relate to. A song specifically for the fans called Thank You. Which is so exciting. I'm really, really happy about it. So I can't wait for you to check it all out.
Absolutely. Well, they can today, you guys.
Yes.
We have to take our first break. When we get back, we're going to go even deeper inside Christina's new album. Plus, we're going to bring Sam Jackson out here as well. And Hilary Duff is going to hit the stage with the world premiere of her brand new video. So don't go anywhere, you guys. Tara will be right back.
Right now. And also another CD that is in stores today is Christina Aguilera's brand new album. Yes, she and Susie are chilling right now in the bleachers. Crazy crowd outside to see her. There they are. You guys are going to see this in just a minute. We're going to go inside the biggest Back to Basics CD ever. We're going to get Christina to answer some hard-hitting questions.
Before that, I want to remind everyone to vote for this week's long-lasting...
Still here hanging out with Miss Christina Aguilera, and her new album, Back to Basics, hit stores today. So we want to make sure that you guys all check it out. It's really cool. And we have here the world's largest copy of Back to Basics CD. Gonna open it up here.
That's fun.
Nigga, catch it.
Woo!
Catch it over there. All right, there we go. Isn't this beautiful? Look at you.
Did a good job on that.
Isn't that nice? All right, you guys. So if we open it, we have 12 of your tracks here. Unfortunately, we couldn't fit all of the 23, so I hope we pick some of your favorites here. But behind each track is a question regarding that has to do with the title of the song.
Okay.
So I want you to pick one, and I'm going to read it, and you're going to answer.
I need some help, guys, if you have any feedback, because I have
what do you guys
idea. Which one? Any suggestions? What? The Praise You Want to Pray? Okay.
All right, there you go. So there's your question. Do you want me to take that for you?
Sure, thank you.
Do you think your prayers have been answered? If so, which ones?
So many prayers have been answered, my God. Since past few years especially, I found the man in my life partner, my best friend, my backbone. He's a huge part of the record. And included on the album, I actually have an official, personal, private wedding picture from our wedding and from my own personal private stash that was never wear printed. So that's included in the booklet. So don't just buy it over the internet. Go and get the booklet. And there's also an enhanced DVD of personal moments with me and him and the whole thing. Anyway, I'm selling the album on the side. I'm just so excited about it. I have to tell you about it. But which one's everything, man?
Yeah.
I mean, thank God for you guys too for sticking by me and giving me the opportunity to make Back to Basics.
All right, so which one do you think you want to do next?
Which Still Dirty is there, huh?
Insert.
Wow.
Okay.
And Into the Circus, all right. When was the last time you did your own laundry?
When was the last time you did your
Dirty,
own laundry?
I get the connection.
You get it? Still dirty?
I get it.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? And I'm not lying. I did my husband's laundry. I had to wash his clothes before we got on the plane to come here to New York. And that's the truth. So.
There we go. All right. We're going to
I'm very domestic. I'm domestic.
She's a good wife. We're going to close it up because we're going to get back to the countdown right now. But we have a couple more of these to do with Christina when we get back. And number 6 is Ashley Simpson, Invisible. Taking us inside her new album, Back to Basics. So we're going to open this ginormous CD again. And we're going to let you pick another one.
So last time I think we ended on Enter the Circus, right?
Enter the Circus. There you go.
Which is a really cool kind of Tim Burton inspired from his movies, Danny Elfman kind of epic, sounding like it could be in a soundtrack kind of thing. So it's really fun. You want to read it?
I will read it for you. Do you love clowns or do you think they're scary? Freaky.
Actually, I don't have that big a problem with clowns. If you lock me in a room with some clowns, yeah, it'd be a little freaky, but
right.
But what really freaks me out actually are porcelain dolls for some reason.
Those are creepy.
With the glass eyes. Just,
yeah.
I just get a little
porcelain.
It's a little freaky.
Porcelain clowns. That's creepy.
That's really creepy.
That's really creepy. All right, let's pick another one here.
Let's see.
I got trouble.
I got trouble.
Huh?
How about another one?
She doesn't want to go there.
Do you want to go there?
Do you want to go there?
All right. Yeah. I'll let you answer. All right. When was the last time you said I'm going to hell for that?
Oh.
Jeez. Who made that question? Naughty. Jeez, I don't know. Probably because, you know what, I'm just really honest. I speak my mind a lot, and sometimes I just gotta
speak the truth. Speak the truth.
But that's a good thing, I think, when you're honest and you wear your heart on your sleeve. So sometimes I'm just like, oh, I shouldn't have been that honest.
Right.
But, you know.
Shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, but then I get misconstrued a lot, too, and people take things out of proportion.
That's true.
You know, so you don't know what's going on.
Well, great job, Miss Thang. Great job.
I'm not going to tell you all my dirty secrets. You got to buy the album for that.
It's time for another break, you guys, but we're not done with Christina yet. We're also still have Hillary Duff coming out here with the world premiere of Play with Fire. We're going to hear from Justin Timberlake on Britney Spears, and Sam Jackson is relaxing backstage right now, so I'm sure he's got some amazing stories from the set of Sticks on a Plane. So stay with us, you guys. Cheer, we'll be back in a minute. Today, so tell me, what are you going to do to celebrate this big day, the release of your new album?
Marquee is actually throwing me a record release party tonight, done up in kind of, I think, a little surprise circus vein. So I'm really, really excited about it. Yeah,
that'll be fun.
That goes along kind of coinciding with the album. And I'm just going to take it all in, you know. Yeah. It's just an exciting day. I think already I got the news that the record went #1 in the UK already, so I'm just excited. It's rewarding, you know.
Absolutely. It's good to see that people receive it so well. So that's nice. And we'll see you at the VMAs, of course, right?
I'm excited.
She's going to be there, you guys. Well, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
It's always good to see you. You guys, don't forget, Back to Basics is hit stores today, so make sure you get yourself a copy. It's an amazing, amazing album. And we're going to bring, Sam Jackson. He's going to be back on the other side. But first, number 5 is Fergie.